In this video, I will walk you through understanding spousal support payments for men during a divorce. With actionable advice and real-life examples, I will guide you through this complex process with confidence so that you can make decisions that are best for both yourself and your family. So stick around until the end of the video to get all of the information you need. The first thing to understand about spousal support payments is that they are not intended as punishment. Rather, they are designed as financial compensation if one partner has been financially dependent on the other during marriage. Many factors go into determining how much each party should pay in alimony, including income disparity between partners, length of marriage, age difference between spouses, whether either spouse has any assets or debts incurred during marriage, etc. Spousal support payments may also be extended after a divorce if there is an inequality in earning potentials because one partner stayed at home raising children while the other worked outside of the home full-time. Depending on where you live, USA, UK, Australia, Canada, laws governing alimony vary, and it's important to consult with an experienced attorney before making any decisions about filing for or accepting spousal support payments. It's also important to note that men have just as much right as women when it comes to seeking spousal support following a divorce, but only under certain circumstances, such as having given up career opportunities to stay at home parenting duties, being disabled or unable work due to illness, leaving employment opportunities in order to relocate with his wife, agreeing upon retirement plans, etc. As well, keep in mind challenging times such coronavirus pandemic could change these rules significantly depending on jurisdiction, which makes consulting an expert even more important step before making any major decision related with divorces, especially when involving money matters like child custody and alimonies. Even though society isn't always kind towards men who file for alimony claims, and some countries still don't even recognize them, doing so shouldn't necessarily be seen as shameful. Rather, it should simply be looked at objectively, within its legal framework, without prejudice or bias based on gender roles traditionally associated with heterosexual marriages throughout history. It is ultimately up to every couple going through separation proceedings to decide what's best for themselves and their families, but generally speaking, getting divorced doesn't solve everything, just like staying together won't ensure everything works out perfectly. Either way, either side needs to come out ahead eventually, otherwise why bother parting ways? This video does not provide legal, financial, or tax advice. The information provided in this video is for informational purposes only and should not be interpreted as legal advice. If you require legal advice, please contact a qualified attorney, for example, by signing up for a free course on our website Divorce Lab Pro. We will connect you with a pre-selected lawyers or other experts you may need. Join our free course to learn how to navigate the divorce process. Learn about the negative impact of divorce on you, children, and family, and how to protect your rights. Pre-selected experts are available to help men through this difficult time. Get it free now at Divorce Lab Pro. Advice for understanding spousal support payments. Research the laws of spousal support in your state and country. These vary from place to place, so make sure you are aware of what is legally required of you. Be honest about your financial situation with both your spouse and the court. If assets or income have changed since filing for divorce, let them know as soon as possible. Negotiate a fair settlement that takes into account both parties' needs and goals. Consider any other factors that might affect spousal payments, such as changes in employment status or child care expenses, when negotiating payment amounts and due dates. Know that if you are receiving spousal support, it is not considered taxable income by federal law in some countries. However, this may be different depending on where you live, so check with a lawyer or accountant to confirm this information before filing taxes. Understand how child custody arrangements can influence spousal support decisions. Typically, One parent must pay the other an amount based on how much time each spends with their children after the divorce has been finalized, especially in cases involving joint legal custody orders, where parenting timeshare is split equally between two parents who share responsibility jointly over their kids' well-being post-divorce in USA. In many states, however, courts will also look at a variety of additional factors, including income disparity between spouses at the time of divorce when considering appropriate levels of alimony payments in the USA. Seek out resources like counseling services to help manage emotions during this difficult process. Professional guidance can help couples work through tough issues surrounding finances and property division, as well as emotional turmoil following separation. Divorce proceedings especially important when trying not to file for divorce petitions, but rather save marriage family instead. This may apply differently depending on where you reside. This advice holds true no matter which country you live in: USA, UK, Australia, or Canada. Remember that although it is possible to modify existing alimony agreements if circumstances change significantly after they have been established by court order, do everything possible within power to avoid having to go back down this path again. Consider all options carefully before making any major life-changing decisions, such as getting divorced, because there can be long-term implications financially and emotionally involved if done incorrectly, especially when children are involved. At this point, we've discussed many aspects regarding men receiving spousal support, including eligibility criteria and amount needed according to the country involved, along with balance separating traditional gender-based paradigms set by society and legal frameworks used by modern courts today concerning issues related to divorces. All those points taken into consideration, no matter what happens, remember saving family units might prove cheaper than paying lawyers. Coupled court costs pertaining to divorces, combined long-term emotional aftermath affects members involved regardless of the final outcome. Although sometimes unavoidable, it is better to think twice before taking drastic steps, since usually easier fix things amicably instead of engaging costly legal battles lasting years leading nowhere near desired end results. That was my attempt to help give sense direction. Hope helps somebody somewhere sometime. Maybe even save a few marriages falling apart piecemeal, outgrown, too late, realize value lost, feel wasted away, gone forever, never coming back again. Join our free course to learn how to navigate the divorce process. Learn about the negative impact of divorce on you, children, and family, and how to protect your rights. Pre-selected experts are available to help men through this difficult time. Get it free now at Divorce Lab Pro.